Welcome back to Glowing Card Gaming. For this stream, we're doing paranormal reaction videos, debunking them. This time, all police footage. And now, your host, Adam. Hey everybody. So, I need to get... The whole point of some of this is to try and get some shorts and stuff. And generally, the gameplay doesn't provide a lot of really good content for shorts. So, we're doing more reaction videos. I might do two different types of reaction videos here. There's one, it's the Grandma's Nightmares She has one with police footage. The other one is from Chills, which I know a lot of people don't like his voice, but I don't mind his material much. So I'm thinking, and his is short, so we can do the 6 real life, police caught on camera. Let me start that one. Get that going for you guys here. We'll maximize that. But yeah, that's the whole point. Is I get a lot of my followers from the shorts. I would say most. So if the video games are not going to fit that shorts format, I mean, I get a lot from the live too, like now. But it isn't as many. So I do want to be a gaming channel primarily, and most of the content I do is gaming. So we're going to continue with that a little bit later. So just be patient with me, and we'll get there. All right, let's go ahead and kill this music and get into top 6. Well, not top 6, but 6 related police videos, reactions. So here we go.
After a long day at work, a woman pulled into...
One second. Here we go. Let's try it again. How about this time with actual... Why are you not moving around?
Her driveway, only to notice the lights inside her home flickering on and off. As she got closer, she realized her front door was wide open. Terrified that someone might have broken in, she quickly called the police, knowing she was completely alone. When the 2 officers arrived and stepped inside, what they uncovered was anything but normal.
I think I might have seen this. This is some pretty creepy footage.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known.
They will. See, what makes these actually the most intriguing and the most likely to be paranormal, this is all body cam footage. Now, granted, this woman may have had things set up. That was weird. Why'd that come over the police scanner?
The closet door suddenly slammed shut on its own. The officers continued searching the house, and then something even stranger happened.
So you see some camera glitching there. That's probably indicative of... I need some lotion for my hands. They're getting itchy because they're so dry. It's probably indicative of paranormal activity and the energies that are being drained from the camera. That often happens. You see ghost hunters telling you guys that the whole time. Interference from EMF fields that the ghosts produce, or or it could just be a glitch. It could be as simple as it is just a glitch. And personally, I think that's just a glitch, like movement. The cameras, and especially, this is 2021, so this is 4 years ago. I mean, the camera technology was better, but certainly not foolproof. So I would say that glitch was, and I definitely have seen this before. What you didn't see was he rechecks out he reopens the closet door, the hutch door, whatever you want to call that, and then he opens the bathroom door and looks around, and there's nobody in there. So he cleared out that room. His partner is already clearing out those other bottom rooms, but I don't think his partner experiences any of what he is experiencing. and we're getting ready to see a lot more paranormal activity. And again, this could be some things that she has rigged up in the house that could just be going off. You know, she might have small pinhole cameras in devices that are doing this, but when you have police involved, if it turns out that it's fake, you're going to be in some real fish. And then that leads to the realistic possibility that these are paranormal. Let's take a look, because this stuff is kind of
Anyone
creepy.
inside, make yourself known.
He's shaking. Not without it's warranted, because he just saw a door open. Camera glitches again. And, like, where would anybody hide in here? He's doing a really good job at going from place to place, clearing everything out. There was a little table there, right? But this is a full-size hutch. Somebody could stand in. You're not seeing that, right? There's no. You're seeing it where there's nobody in there. Again, door moving. Door opens. He checks behind it. No one there. You can tell he is checking behind it, because the way the camera moves and pauses, you can tell he's looking behind. He doesn't turn his body.
The door slowly swung open on its own, as if leading the officer forward. And then it happened again. Viewers
But we don't
also
see what's off
noticed
to
his
the
body
left.
cam glitching, which some take as a sign of something otherworldly nearby.
Maybe.
But just as the
But as
officer
he's
was
going
about
up
to wrap
and
up,
he sees the
something
door open,
happened that shook him to his core.
there's a path off to the other side here.
Downstairs clear.
And what's he supposed to say? I mean, realistically, what is this guy supposed to say? I mean, he has some doors opening on their own on his camera, and maybe some thumping. But what was that area off? Because this is a big house, right? You can see on the bottom floor how wide and spread out this is, right? Up at the top, he goes into those two end rooms. We see that. We don't see any of the other footage. Does he clear out the rest? I think there's a hallway and a couple other rooms up there. We don't see any of that. So that's kind of weird.
Yeah, we're good.
Someone or something can be heard sprinting toward him.
Personally, I think that is something you tell your partner once you get in the car. I don't think you mention that. You definitely don't put it out into the airwaves, and you don't. I personally might let the homeowner know, because I think sometimes you need to get an exorcist. You need to cleanse out. You need to get rid of all of these evil spirits. Sometimes that's hard to do. So that I would tell the homeowner to get somebody in there and to start trying to get everything out, cleanse the house. Especially hearing and experiencing that.
The officer startles and spins around, only to find no one there. Many viewers claim this is clear evidence of a presence trying to make itself known, while others believe it could be a spirit warning him to leave. Whatever the case, one thing is certain. This is not something easily explained.
Not easily explained. Really? Really? I mean, it could be as easy as having a little fishing string on the doors, and she's She's manipulating, the homeowner's manipulating things and lending credence to her own house being haunted because she now has police officers that can testify to that. The footsteps thumping down right behind him, that's a little harder. Because normally you can also feel footsteps, and I don't know if he felt it or just heard it or what his experience was. Just strange altogether. Sounds like something
Before we
just
jump into
fell
the next
down.
video, don't forget to subscribe.
It almost sounds like a box fell down and like almost like was a dice rolled across the floor. Like if you could imagine a box being dice-like and tumbling and rolling across the floor. Now, what could have caused that? Unknown.
Thank you for your support.
So make sure you subscribe.
The following
Both to me
video
and
was
her.
recorded by a man named Jesus Vargas. Jesus is a police officer who works overnight
Where?
shifts.
Where
One
is this?
night,
Because this
while
isn't the United
patrolling the
States.
streets of Nayarit, Mexico with his partner,
Nayarit, Mexico.
they came
Cool.
across something very unusual.
No manches, sí, mira lo que estamos viendo nosotros ahorita a las 3 de la mañana.
What appears to be two children playing inside the closed school can be seen before they scream and run off. What makes it especially unsettling is that the figures look cloaked in darkness, like silhouettes. Even
Well,
near the flash...
But why are they laughing? The cops are laughing like, oh, there's some kids in there. Ha, ha, ha. They aren't suspicious of what's going on. It's late at night. It's locked. It's locked up, you know. And it's like kids scream. It's like recess. That's the screams you normally hear during recess. You know, they scream and run away, class is starting or whatever. I just find that kind of strange.
Lights, no faces or clothing details are visible. Stranger still, it's long past closing time. So why would two kids be there when the gates are locked? And why would any parent allow it? The officers searched the perimeter.
I do wonder, like, I mean, they're searching the perimeter, but what if there's like some caretakers or janitors or something, and those are their kids, and then they realize, oh, the police are here, or there's strange men. You know, who knows what they know at that age, or how they think, and then they get scared and they start screaming, run off, and go back to their parent, who's the janitor cleaning, you know, who brought his kids with him because he can't afford daycare or whatever, and has to bring them along. I don't know. I don't know what the circumstance might be. There's definitely explanations for it.
But found no sign of the children. The next morning they contacted the school. After a careful walkthrough, staff confirmed everyone had left and no one remained on the grounds. Thinking they might have encountered something paranormal, the officers came back to check again.
When?
Esta es la escuela. Ahorita le vamos a mostrar la puerta donde se miraron lo que se miró. No quiero decir qué es lo que se miró. Es esta. Esta es la puerta. Ya está una lona que no sé qué quiere decir.
The sign wasn't there the night before.
Vamos a bajar. Ay, cabrón. La chingue.
And he is kind of laughing it off. Again, these are professional police officers who generally deal in serious criminal matters.
¿Verdad?
So what are they supposed to say when they have to deal with paranormal?
La escuela por dentro.
I can tell you, when I was growing up in the 80s,
Con los salones.
no one would ever risk their career by talking about paranormal stuff. You could lose your job doing that. And people would mock you, and
the police went back
they would
to the
never
school
take
to
you
recheck
seriously
the
again.
area, but saw nothing out of the ordinary.
And now we
there
see
were
a
no
bunch of
reports
footage like
missing
this.
students that night.
So, I mean, if somebody...
So the question remains, who or what were they? The two officers believed they could be the spirits of children now tied to the school and replaying their final moments.
But they don't disappear. They run off and go around the corner, right? Then they probably disappear.
Late one night, Sarah Vargas is relaxing at home in the apartment she shares with her father in...
What if it's some teenagers that were supposed to be babysitting their youngest brother or sister, and they brought them with them to sneak into the school, and, you know, the kids kind of ran off from them. They snuck off from the teenagers, and the teenagers are too busy doing whatever they're doing in the school, exploring or making out or whatever they're doing. And then they realize, as the kid's screaming, coming back to them, you know, and then they're like, we need to get the heck out of here. So they all go out like the back way or something, and they're not seen by police because there's only one car, 2 officers in it. I think that's a real possibility, actually. Is that they're real kids, you know, it's dark out. The light isn't really shining very, very well through that grated gate. So that definitely could be a possibility.
Columbia, when she suddenly hears something from the unit next door that is truly unsettling.
Is this the Exorcist? Yeah. That stuff happens. We've seen this one, so I'm going to skip kind of through this a little bit.
And is on the side inside.
I think we've seen this one on the channel.
For a rosary, an object none happening right next door. Suddenly became.
There's not really any
believes the girl
direct footage other than this. This is kind of the most you're going to get.
Sarah said,
"That's it.
It's hard to.
There's nothing to this video. There's nothing to debunk because there's nothing that's captured."
A quiet Colorado suburb would soon become the epicenter of a chilling mystery, one that began with a missing person and unraveled into a national nightmare. Shanann Watts and her daughters, Bella and Cece.
Shanann? You mean Shannon Watson? These AIs.
Tragically lost their lives in a horrific act committed by their father, Chris Watts. During the police investigation, body cam footage was released showing 2 female officers from the police unit entering the Watts home shortly after Shanann and her daughters were reported missing to investigate their disappearance. And what the officers discovered inside left them utterly stunned.
So there's your attic access right there.
Disembodied voices.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. What in the world is that?
Wow.
So, I don't know if it's paranormal. I don't know if they're hearing it in real life. I remember seeing this footage before, and maybe the laughter was there. But I don't remember there being disembodied voices. I almost feel like this has been edited. I don't like this.
Go in there and step on that little blue thing and see if that's where that...
Yeah, it sounded like a kid toy.
It might. It sort of sounds like it.
Something. I heard it.
Did you hear it?
I did.
All of this footage was captured on police body cameras and released directly to the public.
And it's hard to...
So nothing was altered, and nothing could have been faked. Now...
Well, no. You can't make a statement like that. And nothing could have been faked. Really? You don't think things could be faked? You don't think there could have been a little speaker somewhere that played those noises? I think there could. There very well could be. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that could be what happened. And for the narrator to say, and it couldn't be faked. No, it could be faked. Now, why you'd fake it in this situation where there's a serious missing persons investigation ongoing, it's weird. I don't know. I find it strange altogether.
Even more disturbing, 1 month after the tragic events in the Watts home, police were called back to the vacant house because neighbors reported seeing a woman moving around inside. When officers entered, they found no one. But some viewers believe they may have spotted something else.
Shadow, what am I looking at? Top of the stairs?
As an officer stands at the top of the staircase, it almost looks like a small shadow slips out from behind him for just a moment.
That could really be anything. It's not very clear.
But it gets even stranger.
The camera footage is
A
shaky.
viewer who watched the full documentary on Netflix pointed out something unusual.
I just want to let you know I've been watching this documentary that everybody's been talking about, and right here.
I watched
in
this same
room,
one.
There's a little girl standing right here, playing. She's wearing like an orange shirt, and there's another girl right there, and there's another one right here, movement. You see her, right here. See, another girl. There she go. There she.
So, I don't know why this came to me just now, but there have been talks lately, a lot of talks, about how the moon landing footage was faked. And unfortunately, there might be some validity to that. Who was it? John Glenn? Buzz Aldrin? I think it was John Glenn. 2 separate occasions was speaking to kids at a school and said, well, too bad it was made up and it didn't really happen. Twice he said that. Twice. 2 different times, 2 different locations, 2 different schools, 2 different girls. So, did they fake the moon landing, or did they really go there? The other part is that there was some recent footage of a NASA astronaut actually getting caught saying, oh, for the first time, yeah, we're going to actually go and land on the moon. Nobody's ever done that before. This will be the first time we've gone to the moon. What? Are you kidding me right now? I don't know why. A lot of times it takes like 50 years for the truth to come out, and then everybody's like, oh yeah, whoops, we lied. Nah, what are you going to do? 50 years later now. Well, you're funding all of that. You're bankrupt. You have no credibility. You're not allowed. I think you should have a license or something to practice science, and all of that should be stripped away. I mean, I don't know. We have to have some validity. It has to be, before people would just take NASA at their word. Now, you can't believe NASA ever again. Once that credibility is gone, it's gone. There's no getting it back. And if that's true, there's no getting it back. How can we say, oh, this time it'll be different? We'll go to the moon this time. I say that in relation to this video because, they may have faked the moon landing. So are they faking us out by these disappearances and, all of that, and the kids are actually, the girls are alive and we're seeing them in the back room here? Or are they apparitions? Are they haunted? Are they ghosts? What is the truth anymore? What can you believe? It seems really shook up, mixed up world. All right.
Okay. Maybe you can look into it?
Some believe the clip shows the ghost of one of the little girls. But there's a far more ordinary explanation. The child seen in the footage is actually the daughter of Shanann's friend, Nicole. The same friend who reported Shanann missing. She's simply playing in one of the Watts girls' bedrooms. However, a new, very odd and possibly paranormal video was caught during the investigation by a ghost hunter, Franco TV. He was traveling through Colorado and decided to stop by the Watts home to pay his respects. He left a teddy bear on the doorstep alongside other tributes left by visitors. He was streaming his visit live to his Patreon members and had no intention of conducting a ghost hunt. He was simply there to honor the family. But then he captured something truly strange.
Hey guys, so this video is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos. This wasn't supposed to be an adventure. It was only supposed to be me going to the Watts house to pay my condolences. I am up to date with what was going on with the whole situation, and I wanted to visit the house and drop off a teddy bear that I had purchased. However, I did decide to bring my live stream with me for Patreon, and something completely unexpected happened upon recording. Now, let's use a thermal imaging camera and seeing what we can see. This should actually be pretty interesting. Hold on, let me put the cam away for a second. And that's the house through the thermal. This thing is awesome. I think I'm the only one. Ooh, that was weird. I don't know if that was me, but I think I saw... You know what's weird? Look at the front, the top window to the right. That one's the only one that it looks like there's something behind it. What is unnerving is that you don't see anything.
Well,
look at that. I am literally getting a...
The problem I'm getting or seeing with this is you don't know the way the shadows can go into that room. It looks like there's a wall on one side and some of the lights shining in on that wall. But on the other window, and in what is left on the left-hand window is when that light kind of cuts across and you don't see anything else. You don't see anything else. It's dark where that light's not shining. Well, my explanation for the one on the right, where you don't see anything, there's nothing for the light to reflect off of. So there's nothing there. So of course you're not going to see anything. Seems natural to me. Normal.
Heat signature right in front of that window. Like someone's standing there. Alright, so right now this video footage is only just so I could get a high definition footage. I'm going to be recording with a different camera on my thermal imaging because unfortunately I can't take the videos off of it. So this is just to show you that both windows are open. That's the window that I was seeing weird movement from. And apparently these two rooms, what I just read online, was the two little girls' rooms. What the hell is that? What is that?
So, you need to
look like someone with their head in their hand holding against the window.
So you can see where, here, let me look with my mouse right here, this square and this dot right here. This is targeting whatever this temperature is right here that's reading as hotter or warmer. It's reading at 25.4 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's definitely a cold night. So a lot of this is that's happening. And what's weird is if you look at the entire shot and it's reading everything, you can see over here there's a hot spot at 34.8 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Then you see up here into space is negative 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's as far as it can reach out, it's reading what that temperature is. So I think the thermal camera is working properly. Now, the problem that I have is, what are these green temperatures? What is this? And both of these windows being open, I mean, yeah, it seems a little warmer in here, but it's an open window. So the inside should be warmer. I agree you probably should be seeing the same on both, but who knows if they have like a heater here or there's a fan blowing, or who knows what is in the house that could be causing this. So I just think it's an anomaly. I don't think there's any real paranormal activity here. I don't see any movement or anything else going on.
Look, and now it's changing. There it goes.
Changing. It got a little warmer? I don't know. It looks like almost like a plant. Right? Looks like a plant to me.
What the hell am I seeing?
It's a plant. Looks like a plant to me.
Again, this is coming straight.
I don't know. Maybe it's moving.
From an infrared perspective. Look, it looks like somebody else just came in on the far left.
And also, I don't know if there's somebody staying at the house, right? And especially if they are family or friends of the family that are kind of taking care of the house and watching it, they know that things have happened and there's a lot of tension on the house. So they're probably not acknowledging anything going on outside, or people that are paying their respects, or there's a lot of activity there, and they're probably just ignoring all of the street activity from inside the house, but they could be walking around and doing stuff in there.
This was not supposed to be even a video. It was just a place that I came to visit. However, what I saw on the thermal I thought would be interesting to show you guys. I came here to drop off a bear. And I actually put the bear over here because it's like a little memorial.
No, you get the thermal on the bear.
So, did Franco TV possibly the officer's body of
I don't know.
Shanann and her children on camera by accident? Could the officer's body cam footage show the family trying to reach out from beyond? Let me know what you think.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That was weird. That's the only part. But again, could
on March 6th, 2015, Jennifer was driving home with her 18-month-old daughter Lily, secured in a rear car seat. While traveling along a lonely Utah road, Jennifer lost control of her SUV and crashed off a bridge, flipping upside down into the freezing Spanish Fork River. Most of the vehicle
Hey, I forgot to put the multi-stream chat on. It was just on Twitch. So if you've been saying stuff and you're on Kick or YouTube, that's why I hadn't responded, and I apologize.
Became submerged in the icy water, and tragically, Jennifer died almost immediately. Fortunately, the car's position kept...
Stephen Wright has a great joke about anyone who talks about, and everybody kind of does this. She died instantly. Well, yeah. You're alive, you're alive, you're alive, you're dead. I thought that was a great point by Stephen Wright. And then, really the term should be, and then she was killed or she died. But don't add the term instantly. Of course, it's always instantly. Redundant.
Lily from being plunged into the water. Her car seat held her in place in the back. Many hours later, the vehicle was spotted in the river, and emergency responders arrived.
Go ahead.
What have you got? What have you got? We heard something saying, help us inside. And so it was at that point that we, said we have to get in that car now. And we all, the four of us, were able to push the car on its side And that's when I looked inside and was able to see the child infant strapped in the back seat.
Anybody hear it? Hello? Oh, God, there's a baby. Oh, fuck. There's a baby.
Brian. Pass her up, pass her up. Pass her up. Here, right here, right here. Go. She's definitely hypothermic. She's freezing.
Miracle.
Throw up in there.
Here, go. Let's go.
Miracle.
So you actually heard a voice calling out, "Help me." Do you know who that was?
We assumed, or I assumed, that it was someone in the car saying, "Help me." That's why we responded saying, "We're trying. We're going to get inside."
See, and this is why, like, I don't understand, and this is where some of my values are going to come in. Like the left, or leftists, or liberals, they hear a story like this, right? No further belief? What just happened here? What just happened? I mean, was it fake? Maybe. Maybe it was just some weird way the water had, bounced around inside the car and miraculously made a noise that sounded just like help. It's possible. Did that really happen? I don't know. It seems, and you can see the disbelief on Anderson Cooper's face. Like, he doesn't want to believe this guy. He just doesn't. He can't believe it. But yet, here it is. Here we are. So, maybe she said, that really happened here. And that the choices you have that I had to and then you should maybe she said.
I can help you. We're doing the best we can.
We're helping. We're coming.
It wasn't until after we flipped it that we saw the mother, who we know now was deceased at the time, and the child was in the back seat.
Even more puzzling, all 4 first responders said they heard a woman's voice urgently calling for help. Yet the officers' body cameras captured no voice at all.
Here, get over here, Beddoes. We're helping. We're coming.
To me, it was plain as day, because I remember hearing a voice. It didn't sound like a child. Just saying, "Help me."
Jennifer's family believes it was Jennifer's spirit, calling from beyond to urge the rescuers to hurry and save her baby, Lily.
I will say, there have been a multitude of strange, unusual things that have happened on this planet. And I've said before, they can't all be fake. So, I'm just saying that.
She was just a very compassionate and caring person. She always wanted to bend over backwards for her loved ones. She loved Lily with all her heart. She was the love of her life.
The emergency team on scene says they have no explanation for what they heard.
We're helping. We're coming.
Making sure my silent and my didn't stuff.
Tommy Wells from Rockwood, Tennessee, claims that paranormal activity has surrounded him for years, even following him from house to house. But now, terrifying events have begun to affect his wife, Leslie, and their 3 children. The family reports hearing loud footsteps inside their home, objects moving on their own, and Leslie waking up with unexplained bruises all over her body. One night, after the strange noises start again, they decide to record everything with their camera. What happens next is downright terrifying.
No matter where we go, it keeps following us. I don't know. We lived somewhere for 2, maybe 3 months, and it happens right back again. pressure's quitting.
It's what?
The water's just...
What's wrong with the water?
Oh, God, I just filled the cup up. I don't know, it's just quit.
What? Honey?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Everything in the whole freaking place. It's just Oh, what the frick?
What the world? What?
Fine now.
What?
Weird. And for this particular one, you can explain it because water pressure can change in the neighborhood fairly quickly depending on usage. So it's possible that enough people that are using the water that it causes the head slow down. And then enough people stopped that it stays up again. Now, to do the
It's crazy.
so that
What is wrong with the microwave? What the?
that metal
What's
in
wrong
it.
with the microwave?
How's that?
There's the piano again. Oh my God.
Water's quit again. This idiot out here is crazy as with somebody with me now, God damn it. Ain't nobody.
What is? What? What is that? Tommy?
What the?
What is that, Tommy?
Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's get This ain't leaving. I'm getting the out of this goddamn house is what I'm doing.
The water pressure in the house suddenly drops. The microwave flickers and shuts off. And the piano in the living room makes an eerie sound. But the most frightening moment comes when heavy footsteps begin moving slowly toward the family. That's when they decide to...
This is a genuine fit. And that, again, is hard to fake. And these people seem like the people that don't take no crap from nobody. They seem kind of hardened people that this is affecting them in a way that they're actually affected. So this could be repetitive. Maybe somebody's faking it for attention. And it's so down the water pressure in the house. Maybe there's I don't know if the timer will always shuts off of the they're going to film that. We're just going to act like it shuts itself off. Who knows about the footsteps? Edit it in. I don't know if these guys could do that. Or fake it some other way. I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not. It could be. This one could be because it seems a lot more likely with the people who are in the video, and they seem poorer, and this isn't something I think they would just do,
Get out of the house.
What? What is that? Tommy?
Cut to another day. Tommy and his family are back home celebrating his daughter's birthday. Her cousins,
bit of pizza
aunt,
there.
uncle, and
Looks
parents
nice.
have all gathered in the kitchen as the excited girl is served her birthday cake.
Or that cake?
Unfortunately, this would not turn out to be a happy celebration.
This is Christina's birthday party, and everyone at it, there's Brianna, her little cousin, there's Haley, her other cousin, and there's her daddy Tommy.
Hello.
And here's her Aunt Misty. And here's her Uncle Joey.
What up with it?
What up with it? Alrighty, let's go, Wishes. Daddy lighting the candles.
So we can get you a little cake on camera, so we can remember your party. And we'll give
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chrissy. Happy birthday to you. Yay! She gonna blow it up?
I haven't seen this one.
You gonna cut the cake up, Mama, or you want me to?
Go ahead, I'm running the camera.
Alrighty.
Daddy's cutting the cake.
Did you like the bicycle and stuff you got for your birthday?
Oh my God, Tommy, it's gonna start again. Oh my God, Daddy, no.
It ain't gonna mess everything up.
He's gonna mess this up for everybody now.
Come on, sissy. Come on, baby, come on. I don't know what's gonna happen. Come on. It's ridiculous. Heck, I'm sorry, baby. Seems like it's messing everything in 4 seconds. It's okay, it'll be alright.
God, I wish you'd had this at Jerry's house.
Okay, it might not
It's
do
just,
anything else, okay?
this stuff is starting again.
Having the water come on by itself, that's a little... Well, okay, yeah. As I was thinking about it, that's a little tougher to explain. And then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what they could have done? Shut the water off, but leave the faucet on so that there's nothing coming out of it, and then slowly turn on the water and have the water on. The water comes on and it starts coming out the faucet. I don't know.
I'm sorry, sweetie. You okay? I'm so sorry.
Damn! Oh God!
What the hell is going on? Go to the front room. Go to the front room, girls. Go.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Let me get out of here. Come on. Let's go here.
Terrifying paranormal activity interrupts the party, scaring the young girl. The family feels the strange events have spiraled out of control and decide to perform a seance together in hopes of driving away whatever is haunting them. It does not.
This food and his family the best. That mess. And when you're already experiencing paranormal activity, if it's truly paranormal, you're really experiencing demonic activity. So the thing you don't want to do is go into the occult and mess around with actual witchcraft or seances or any of that stuff. You don't want to do any of that. Cleanse the house, and especially Tommy. I guess Tommy Wells. I don't know. Since it seems to follow him and has been centered on him throughout his life, a little bit of an exorcism on him or cleansing on him, definitely by the church. You definitely want to get people involved to have experience and know what they're doing. So that's what I would say here.
Not go as planned.
Yeah, of course it's not going to go as planned. That's a lot. That is a lot.
Dude! Whatever the hell, dinner, stop! Tommy, come on in here. Let's just turn his lights off and do this.
Dude, I gotta go, man.
Hold on. Sit still just a few minutes. Just stay there just for a few minutes, just till Sam gets here. Sam and Tasey's supposed to be here in a minute.
Turn his lights off. I guess so, but...
Go, if you got a Bible and a candle. Yeah, hold on. Get a Bible and a candle. Hold on, I'll go get it.
No.
Tommy, hurry up. Here.
I think these guys are really experiencing this. They look in genuine fear and pain and sadness. Wow.
Listen. Oh, shit, it ain't wanting us to do this, Jared. Jacob tried telling us it don't want us to do this. Let's just do it.
See, and again, I had a good call on these guys because these guys don't want to take no guff from nobody, right? And no evil spirits either. So it doesn't want them to do whatever they're going to do, and they have a Bible, so they're probably going to read some scripture, which is fine. I mean, that can't hurt. That can only help. And I hope it does, but we're going to see what happens here.
Do that light on right there.
It's a lot going on.
We have to get up.
Look, what? Look. What the? Tommy, let's do this right quick. Come on.
Oh, lady, I'm sorry, baby. Come on. We got to hold hands. Don't let go of each other's hands no matter what we do. You've got to stay in the circle and hold hands. Don't let go.
I'm not part of this circle, man.
If you let go of each other's hands, it's got control of it. And it can...
Hold on, man.
God.
Look at that.
It's a friggin' water off it over again.
Put the Bible in the middle of the hands. Come on. If they set them in the house, give us a sign, show us who you are. If you're evil...
What?
Sorry, baby.
If you're evil...
Oh, shit.
Fuck, dude.
What happened to the sound? Are you guys hearing the sound?
Hey, that's enough. That's enough. That's sign it up.
I'm not hearing sound all of a sudden.
Sign it up.
Okay.
Weird. It looks like you guys are still hearing the sound.
I'm sorry.
That's weird. Can I refresh this? Because I'm not hearing the sound.
Sorry.
What is that?
Hold on.
I had this at Jerry's house.
Look, what? Look. Or if you're evil...
Hold on. All right, I'm gonna... Let's, hold on. Let me, see if I can get the sound from anything else right now, because... I have nothing right now. What just happened? I touched the microphone. That's weird. Okay, so it comes out of the desktop. Nothing.
If you're evil...
Oh, shit.
Fuck, dude.
What just happened?
Hey, God, dang.
Oh, damn.
Hey,
That's weird. It just cut back in.
That's enough. That's enough. That's sign it up. That's sign it up, man. That's sign it up.
Weird.
Just get it. Let's quit. Turn this light on.
Hey, Leslie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
See, all of that, what they did was they just aggravated the situation. Nothing they did there was proactive in any way. I get that they're scared and they want everything to stop. This is not the way to do it.
I don't know. This is the new one on me, Turbo.
Where's she cat?
No.
Are you okay? Oh, God. I'm sorry. Here. Get her a friggin' rag. Here. Let me see. Are you cut? Are you hurt?
No.
Tommy, Tommy.
Hey, go. Wait a minute.
Let's...
Come on, man. Bring the cameras. Get out. Come on.
Hold on. Come on. Take it off. Shut it in there.
As the seance begins, a bed moves on its own, even with family member Jacob sitting on top of it. Jacob leaps up in fear, but the bed continues to shift. The water faucet suddenly turns on by itself. But what terrifies them most is when blood appears to drip from the ceiling onto Tommy's wife's hand.
Well, that looks like
Tommy now
candle
believes
wax
something
to me.
truly demonic and evil has attached itself to his family.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. Here. Get her a friggin' rag. Here.
Are these clips genuine evidence of poltergeist activity, or just an elaborate hoax? Let me know what you think.
What is that? Tommy?
And the abrupt end. All right, so that is the Grandma's Nightmares for this one. Let me go ahead and hide that. Let me see if I can get The reason why I wanted to do the chills one is it's short. It's 15 minutes. And they have like a what happened to the ghost hunters. I don't know if I want to watch that one. It's probably going to be the same as the previous one. Where is it? It's like I'm seeing all the stuff that I would normally see. We'll try a chills video here. I think I might be subscribed. So let's see if I can find. Yeah, here we go. Yep, this is the one. This is 15 minutes. Let's pull this up. Let me get
number.
These are 1 minute ones. All right. Hope you don't mind the guy's voice too much, but it's going to be short. Here we go.
15. A YouTuber named Alyssa Cross is driving down a local road somewhere in the south when she comes across a person who she has never seen before acting quite strangely by the side of the road.
Probably on drugs or something. Oh.
Let's high goggles.
You can hear the nervousness in Alyssa's voice as she and her friend agree that it looks like this person could have some sort of strange virus, zombie or not. One can only wonder how many other viral outbreaks began in this exact same casual style of conversation. It appears that if that's not the case, then this person is under the influence of something strong. Alyssa quietly drives past and leaves the stranger behind. Number 14.
That's all we get? There's no... Later on, they found out.
A creepy dash cam video from Saudi Arabia shows a woman sitting in the middle of a busy highway. She seems to be stuck in a trance as she stares straight ahead, taking a high beam to the face without looking down or covering her eyes. It's unclear how long she has been here for, or for how much longer she intends to stay. Meanwhile, the driver seems to be having a conversation with a young passenger. They don't speak much, but tell me what is being said here. During this short exchange,
I think these are real people. I don't think there's anything paranormal about number 15 or number 14.
Just when it seems like they are about to pull around her, the mysterious figure speaks in a shrill voice. Two people approach her in uniform, probably police, and she waves them off. I imagine that they are telling her this is unsafe, but apparently she doesn't want any of their help and seems perfectly content screaming in the street. I have no idea what information could be so important that she feels the need to do this. Some people are saying this is a witch sighting, and that she is foretelling a future of some kind. Something possibly of terrible proportions that you and I definitely don't want to come true.
This seems like somebody who's crazy sitting in the middle of the road.
I really hope she gets the help she so clearly needs.
I would agree with that last statement.
This Ukrainian dashcam captures one of the highest resolution highway ghost encounters I have ever seen. Watch this part and tell me what is being said here if possible. I would really like to have a legitimate translation of this potentially supernatural message.
What's this?
The driver speeds off after she falls back and disappears. It does not stop until they are back to civilization. This professional quality of this video makes me wonder if this is from a European movie or television.
Sorry, it's still a little blocky, pixelated. It's better than most, I will say that. And it's just a weird way she disappears. She falls back almost like she just collapses into nothing. Like almost like the whole thing was a sheet and maybe a mask or something. Because I don't think you see her
show.
talking
If
or
not,
doing
it
anything.
almost looks like a well-constructed hologram. I could find no other source for this video, so be sure to let me know if this is amateur footage or something from
See, it's not.
mainstream media.
You can't tell if she's talking
Number
or not.
12. A creepy dark road in India looks like the perfect
Hey, it looks
place
like a
for
fox.
a paranormal dashcam video, but not everything has to be a ghost encounter.
Looks like a fox.
I would gladly welcome an old-fashioned ghost sighting compared to what they've just caught on camera. Anyway, this still image taken at 29 seconds says it all. The jumbo cat is fully outstretched and trying to make a meal of them. This looks like a well-practiced
This is not
move
paranormal,
that might have
for
worked
sure.
in the past.
It's just a jaguar.
Oh yeah, and the person recording should have definitely alerted the moped instead of letting them blindly pass into harm's way. Number 11.
I agree with
A
all
gigantic
that.
streak of lightning in Paducah, Kentucky was so large that it was caught by
Woo.
2 different police dash cams. The first police car was far away, and its dash cam footage shows just how long this massive lightning bolt was, and the second police car was much, much closer.
If you could go back through it. Well, for 2 reasons. One, it would be...
Wow.
The lightning bolt directly hit a nearby
Again,
residence.
not paranormal.
Fortunately, everyone
Real
inside
video.
was
Real
all
footage.
right, but this particular officer will never forget how close he came to being charred alive. Number 10.
Don't touch
Two
anything
friends
metal
are
in the car.
driving down a quiet stretch of California highway when they notice a man dressed in all black is standing in their lane with his back turned to them. What's weird is how he is standing on a well-lit highway close to the street lamps, yet not a single detail is visible. It's easy to see everything that's around him,
Well,
but
if you look
even
at
the
the
headlights
truck-
of oncoming travel,
Sorry.
it's easy to...
There's a truck right next to him. Look, the truck has its taillights on. You can clearly see there's a guy. There's a truck there, and the truck is not very well lit either. So wherever this guy is standing, yeah, the headlights might be hitting him, but if he's dressed all in black, black jeans, black shirt, I mean, that explains everything.
see everything that's around him, but even the headlights of oncoming traffic are not enough to illuminate him whatsoever. I do agree with the uploader that this is strange, but I'm not sure if this means he is a spirit or not. Let me know if you think this
It doesn't look
was just a
paranormal
broken
to
down
me.
motorist or an actual
Yeah.
shadow person.
I think it's just broken
Number
down motors.
9. This video isn't as long as the others, so I'm not going to spend much time on it, but that doesn't mean it's any less creepy. Brian Orban is cruising down the street in northeastern Pennsylvania when he turns off on an old dirt road to get to his friend's house. As he pulls up, this large humanoid figure is caught on dash cam. The head, hands, and feet are white, but the body looks brown. It's slightly bent over and does a weird hopping run to get away. Brian thinks this could be a mysterious creature because it wasn't one of his friends. Then again, this video was recorded a couple weeks before Halloween, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was planned. Tell me if
Yeah.
this is an unknown
Yeah, it could
creature
be
or
fake.
a friend in a
It could be fake.
costume.
Yeah.
Number 8. A driver in
God, he wasn't
Singapore
gonna spend
thinks
much
they
time
have
on
a
it.
clear lane ahead when
Look at the-
something to the right startles
Look at the
them
girl
badly
standing on
enough
the
to
median.
make them lay on their horn. The pale outline of a woman appears to be perfectly balanced on the center divider. While this could just be a person trying to cross a busy road, the driver is convinced that they've seen a ghost. Even if this is a person and not a spirit, I really don't know why they would choose to cross this section of the road. Aside from heavy traffic, there's really nothing but a tall hill on the other side, and no discernible buildings of any kind. Number 7. It's
That was
late at
weird.
night
It's
and
weird, but
YouTuber Molly
I
the
don't know, it's
Leg is the
paranormal.
only car on the road. When he sees something that doesn't make sense, follow the curvature of the road and look in the distance to see it.
was that?
What? What?
I saw somebody on a bicycle or something like that.
Up ahead, Molly the leg
Weird.
sees a bright light cross the road and then suddenly disappear. What's also strange is how the street lights start flickering when this happens. He has no idea what the moving light was. It couldn't have been a car because there was nowhere for vehicles to go but street.
Unfortunately, I don't think this is paranormal either. You can't really say that there's anything with this one at all. It's all so far off in the distance, pixelated. It's not a very good image. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Great. Molly the leg even used Google Maps to verify this.
Somebody let the
I'm
cats
at a
down.
complete loss. Number 6. A police officer
Who knows
is
if I'll
patrolling a
get
long stretch of
attacked by the
country
cats or
road
not.
when
We'll
something
see.
suddenly almost causes him to swerve into a ditch.
I don't know what that was. It was really weird.
It's hard to see what happened, but when you slow the video down and play it frame by frame, you can see a transparent figure step directly into the police officer's path. Look closely and you can just make out the slender outline of a head and a body. It almost looks like the small frame of a woman. The figure passes through the car without damage, and the police officer makes...
So, to me, that looks like some smoke, or maybe a little bit of mist. And could it have a humanoid shape? Sure. Could have any kind of shape. But again, I don't think this is paranormal.
It's a 3-point turn to go back and investigate. As he crawls forward, he sees nothing. The road is empty and the night scenery is silent.
Here he went through
Number 5.
The smoke.
A motorcycle vlog turns paranormal when a man in India goes exploring down a long haunted cemetery road. His dash cam refuses to focus as he rides past the cemetery gates. So strong is the paranormal energy, he thinks he made a big mistake coming down here. And based on what happens next, I'd say he was right. Their lights chance upon a lone figure wearing a dress. There's no reason for anyone to be on foot out here at this hour. No flashlight or any source of light. Minutes away from a haunted cemetery. The figure is not a tree and appears to be stepping first towards and then away from them. I suppose it could be a pedestrian, but like I said, why someone would be roaming this eerie place is anyone's guess.
It almost...
Number 4.
Almost looks like a rock or a tree or something. These are all just awful. I don't think any of these have been paranormal.
This dashcam footage was taken from the Garland City Police Department.
Really?
A police officer is
This
chasing
is a
a
creepy
car
one.
at
I've
high
seen this
speeds.
before.
When things suddenly go off-road, the car has turned into a...
And, by the way, he'd been chasing this car for like 15 minutes. This is not like a short little 30-second thing. He'd been going maybe 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, somewhere in that area, and then this happens.
And is coming up on a chain link fence. It looks like the chase is over, but then this happens.
The fence at the end means no way out, or does it?
Now,
the car appears.
Personally, that fence, that chain link is on the opposing side, which means if the metal ties that hold the chain link to the frame, if those are missing, the chain link actually, you could push and it would go up and it would go over the car. It would scrape the car. But I think if you're trying to get away from the police, you'd risk it, right? Might damage the windshield, might damage the mirrors, the entire upper shell of the car, and then it scrapes down. Then it falls back into place, right? Because the ties that are further out are still holding it in place. Now, would the force of the car bend the frame or do something else that's a little weird? Yeah, it definitely could. but we don't see that here. It really does look like the posts and everything are on this side. Like if I'm driving that way, the posts are on this side, the chain link is on the opposing side. So when you push, it could lift, theoretically it could lift up, go over the car, and then drop back down and back into position. So I think that's what happens here.
To have escaped through a solid chain link fence with no gate or any other type of opening to pass through. Every officer who has reviewed this footage has been completely baffled and no.
So one other thing to think about here is, what was the plate of the car? You've been chasing it for a while. What's the plate? Did you get a plate? Because I don't think you did.
No explanation has ever been given. You can tell by the angle of the car's brake lights that it was driving straight the whole time and did not swerve around the fence. Somehow there's no signs of damage to the fence. It looks completely untouched. Number 3. While driving over a long period of time, it wouldn't be unusual to
I will say one other thing. Any footage that we've seen could be paranormal. It's possible. I won't discount that. But a lot of times there are other, more realistic explanations.
Hallucinate a sighting on the side of the road, a deer or a cow perhaps, but might an entire car full of people see the same hallucination at once? While driving in the Philippines, a group including actress Myrtle Sorosa was traveling across what the narrator describes as a far-flung area. They had to take an alternative route from the original, as one was flooded, while another was shut down due to a landslide. After enough road was cleared to cross, they traveled across the mainly deserted, uninhabited area. No street lamps.
I thought there was a trash can at first or something.
It was after midnight
but
when,
it does look
out
like
of
a
nowhere,
small,
they
tiny
saw
little
it.
person.
Like
a child.
What appeared to be a 10-year-old child wearing a bluish-white shirt.
How do you know they're
in
10?
the middle of the road, with
Looks
his
like a
arms
6-year-old
and
man.
hands covering his face. An uproar can be heard on the video as they pass the figure, and most of the people in the car claim to have seen the boy. They wanted to stop and return, but the area was unsafe, so they decided to watch the dash cam footage to make sure that their eyes weren't deceiving them. The footage showed a white blob-like orb figure appear and then quickly vanish.
It lends
the driver
credibility
believed
to
the spirit they
this
saw
being
was
fake.
of a child.
Sorry, this lends credibility to it being fake. Personally, anyone who sees this, realistically, you would stop almost immediately and ask if the boy needed help, or where's his home, so you could take him home, and he wouldn't be out in the middle of the dark, in the middle of wherever this is. I mean, they could be leaving this child to die, and they didn't want to stop and help. I don't know. It just feels a little set up to me. I don't know.
Who had his life taken by a typhoon. According to one passenger, if he was really just a spirit, I hope he can find rest. If he was really a child, my conscience will forever haunt. Number 2.
Should.
This dashcam video shows traffic moving normally across 4 unobstructed lanes. When out of nowhere, a woman appears in front of a black pickup truck. She keeps walking to the other side like nothing is wrong. The black pickup truck definitely hits its brakes, and the car behind them does so as well, which seems like a realistic response. Then again, there's clearly a red stoplight up ahead, so maybe they were braking for that instead. I don't know why this video is void of color.
That's weird.
I'm assuming it's because black and white video would take up less space on the dash
Well,
cam.
and it looks weird too in that, like, it does look like the truck's stopping for this woman, and it kind of sort of looks like she appears out of nowhere. But at the moment the footage starts, the woman could be right in front of the car that's to the right of the truck. right? And she's walking across that entire time, just slowly walking across. I don't know why she'd slowly be walking across the speeding thing of traffic, but could absolutely be doing that. Crosses in front of the truck, and then voila, appears on the other side, and she was actually just walking across the street that whole time.
Free card, but it's safe to say that only a ghost would be able to do what this woman does. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. This YouTuber is fairly sure that he's captured a ghost on his dash cam when he's traveling down a suburban...
I will say that last one is more convincing than any of the other ones have been, but I'm still really not convinced by that last video. I think that was a real person.
...road and sees reflective lights on the right. Watch the parked car on the right to see what I mean.
So you know. Yeah, with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, gotta give you the idea.
Okay.
I personally think it looks like someone could be stepping into his line of movement here. It happens quickly, so I'll play it again in slow motion. Let me know if you see it.
I see it, but I don't know what it is. None of these... This is like a bust.
But when he pulls up to where the lights were, he and his friends are surprised to find nothing's there.
Where did it go?
RI, public radio.
They walked in front of the car, right?
Yeah, it was like a wheelchair or something.
Both of them swear.
Dude, that voice on the radio saying it's public radio, it sounds like some video games that were in the 90s. They're different ones. I can't remember. The something project. I can't remember. It was about, I think it was about time travel, and it was just a strange game. I can't remember what the something project. But the voice on the radio sounds so fake. It sounds like they pulled it from one of those old video games. It sounds just completely made up. Like they're not really listening to the radio, and it's all edited in and edited together. As for the lights and stuff, who knows? It could be a weird reflection from something on the side of the road. We don't know because it's so far down, it's so far out of the way. It's weird, maybe a little strange. And you pull up there and you don't see anything, but if you just have some reflective stickers or something, you may not see anything, depending on what they're on. Did he go back through and drive again? Because, I mean, if you're seeing that every time you go through, well, odds are it's something reflective and it's nothing paranormal. So I find it strange.
They saw the lights and thought someone was crossing the street. I guess his headlights could have been reflecting off of the parked car, but then again, the angle doesn't exactly seem to match up. Let me know if you see it and what you think it could have been.
Just in time. Well, you should. You should reflect my stickers. But I'm going to end this one, take a little break, and then I'll be back with some of the content yes, you, Josh, want to see. Some of me dying over and over again against these beetles. We'll come back and we'll play some Hollow Knight. Until then, that's what I got for you for the moment. Come back in like 5 or 10 minutes, and I'll have some Hollow Knight for you. Until then, be good to each other, and I'll see you at that time.